As we introduced in part one of this series, Your Money Mindset, we're not always rational, logical beings that we like to think we are. In his book, Predictably Irrational, Dan Ariely suggests that on the scale of rational, fictional characters, we are more like the impulsive Homer Simpson than we are like Spock. Although it may seem rather harsh, it goes along with this funny roadside sign my running coach sent me recently. Finance and economics may seem to be completely objective, as they both try to optimize our resources to meet our specific goals with no regard to emotion. But it's difficult for humans to leave out the subjective or emotional side of these things when making decisions about money. And when emotion is present, the door is open to tendencies and blind spots, often leading to suboptimal outcomes. The list of these tendencies or blind spots, also known as biases, is long. Today we're going to discuss 3 of them as they relate to our finances. The first is called the endowment bias. This describes our tendency to place greater value on things we already own. Said differently, we think our stuff is worth more than it actually is. This would help explain our disappointing results from our garage sales. It can also relate to our tendency to want to hold on to investments we already own, even when the outlook is no longer positive and may even be risky. A related tendency is known as the sunk cost bias. This happens when people stick with something of marginal value simply because they've already invested in it. For example, have you ever gone to a movie and you recognize right away that you don't like it, but you stick it out, maybe adding to what you spent on the ticket by purchasing popcorn and a drink? Perhaps this is the origin of the saying, throwing good money after bad. A cousin of these prior 2 tendencies or bias is the gambler's bias. This is a belief that one can predict the future based on the occurrence of past events. For example, if we flip a coin 5 times and it comes up heads each time, we may believe the next time it's going to be tails, based upon the law of averages. Actually, past occurrences generally do not determine what happens next. In the case of flipping coins, it's 50-50 each time, no matter how many times we've already flipped the coin, nor the results of these flips. We see this when markets are doing well, and so-called experts start predicting a downturn simply because the markets are due for a correction. In part 3 of this series, we're going to explore the value of getting a better understanding of your goals, tendencies, and biases, and how objective support from a knowledgeable, tax-focused financial professional can make a positive impact on your decision-making process. In the meantime, please like us on Facebook, follow us on LinkedIn, and subscribe on YouTube.